Most people go to work expecting an ordinary day. They expect meetings, deadlines, coffee breaks, and the same routine over and over again. What they don't expect is to meet someone who changes everything. This is the story of office romance. A story about two people who never planned to fall in love. Inside a busy office, everyone seems focused on work. Everyone has goals, dreams, and responsibilities. Among them is a hardworking employee who has spent years building a successful career. From the outside, his life looks stable. But deep down, something feels missing. Every day feels the same. Every week feels predictable. Then one day, a new employee joins the company. She is confident, friendly, and full of energy. The kind of person who naturally brightens every room she enters. At first, she is simply another colleague, nothing more. Their first conversations are small, a greeting, a joke, a discussion about work. But as the days pass, something begins to change. They start looking forward to seeing each other. Lunch breaks become more enjoyable. Meetings become less boring. And ordinary days begin feeling special. What starts as friendship slowly grows into something deeper. Something neither of them expected. But workplace relationships are complicated. There are rules, expectations, and risks. Both understand how quickly things can become difficult. People talk, rumors spread, and one mistake could create problems for everyone involved. Because of this, they try to ignore their feelings. They focus on work. They tell themselves it is only friendship, but emotions rarely follow instructions. The more time they spend together, the stronger the connection becomes. They discover shared dreams, shared fears, and a growing belief that they understand each other in a way few people do. For the first time in a long while, both begin imagining a different future, a happier future. But every love story faces challenges. Misunderstandings appear. Outside pressures create tension. Doubts begin to grow. Questions fill their minds. Can love survive in the workplace? Can professional responsibilities and personal feelings exist together? Can they trust each other enough to take the risk? The answers are not easy. There are moments when walking away seems easier. Moments when fear becomes stronger than hope. Yet every time they drift apart, something brings them back together. Because some connections are impossible to ignore, and some people become impossible to forget. As time passes, both realize that success is not only about careers. It is not only about money or promotions. Sometimes, success is finding someone who truly understands you. Someone who makes difficult days easier. Someone who makes ordinary moments unforgettable. As the story approaches its conclusion, both are forced to make a choice. Continue living in fear, or take a chance on love. The future remains uncertain. The risks remain real. But some opportunities are worth the risk. Then comes the moment everything has been leading toward. A confession, a decision, a leap of faith. The kind of moment that can change a life forever. And when the truth is finally spoken, everything becomes clear. Love was never the problem. Fear was. The fear of rejection. The fear of failure. The fear of taking a chance. Once that fear disappears, new possibilities appear. New beginnings, new happiness. The office remains the same. The desks remain the same. The meetings continue. but life feels completely different. Because sometimes, the most important thing we find is not a promotion, not a raise, not a new job. Sometimes the most important thing we find is the right person. The person who turns ordinary days into extraordinary memories. And that is what makes this story special. A reminder that love can appear anywhere, even in the most unexpected places, even inside an ordinary office. And sometimes, an ordinary office becomes the beginning of an unforgettable story.